If your wife has told you she's leaving, or you can feel her pulling away, the first thing you have to change isn't what you do, it's how you think about this. Most men in your position think of it as a problem to be solved. Find out what went wrong, make your case, and agree on some terms, and get the marriage back on track. That's how men handle a dispute at work, so it feels like the responsible and reasonable thing to do. But a marriage is not a contract negotiation, and your wife is not the other person sitting on the other side of the table. You are not repairing an agreement. You are winning back a woman's heart. Those are two completely different jobs, and each carries its own strategy. So set aside the case you've been building, stop keeping score, stop preparing your defense. From this moment forward, think of yourself as a man courting her again, the way you did when you first wanted her to choose you. Start with this truth. A woman instinctively wants to please her husband. That's how she's built, and that's what she aspires to achieve. To contribute to her husband's well-being, to be an asset in his life. So when a wife stops trying, something has usually gotten in the way. Most often, it's not that she stopped caring. It's that she's being pushed away by neglect, by anger, or by a husband who isn't paying attention to what she's feeling. That's hard to hear if it's true in your marriage. It's also good news because it means there's something you can actually do. So here it is, step number one. She is not you. What makes a man feel loved is not what makes a woman feel loved. A man often feels loved when he is respected, trusted, and left alone to handle things. A woman feels loved when she pursued, understood, and attended to. So courting her cannot mean giving her what would work on you. Logic, solutions, facts, getting to the bottom of who's right. None of that reaches a woman's heart. You have to approach her in a way that meets her instincts as a woman. Once you accept the fact that as a woman she's different than you, everything else becomes easier. Step number two, make her feel safe. Right now, talking may be the only tool you have left. So when you talk to her, don't argue. No debating, no twisting her words, no disputes about what really happened. And this one matters most. Do not blame her. Every time you blame her, you push her closer to the door. Instead, let her feel that you understand her. You may think she's being unfair. You may believe she has the facts wrong. Set that aside. Her feelings are real to her. And your job in that moment is to let her know that her feelings matter to you. Not to correct them, not to rank them, just to honor them, to connect with them. When a woman feels understood, she feels safe. When your wife feels safe, she'll move a little bit closer to you. That's the beginning of everything. Step number three, give her real attention. Understand that she needs a great deal of attention and that this is not a flaw. Think of a flowering plant. It needs sunlight, air, water, and good soil. Take away any one of those and it starts to wilt. It isn't difficult or complicated. That's simply what a plant requires to grow. A wife needs that same steady care from her husband. Quality time together, conversation she actually enjoys, genuine interest in what's troubling her and what she's hoping for. Not listening from across the room, but stepping into her world and being present. And there's one more part that many men misunderstand: sexual intimacy. Our culture tells us that men need regular intimacy more than women do. That simply isn't true. If your marriage has become sexless or close to it, your wife is very likely to be suffering also, even if she never says a word about it. But here's the order it has to happen in. She will not want to have that romantic closeness with you until the first two steps are in place. For a woman, desire begins in the mind. How she feels about you, her situation, and her future. That's what determines everything else, including her desire for romantic moments together with you. So don't start with the bedroom. Start with safety. Start with understanding. Start with attention. Think of yourself as a man courting his wife again. Give her a reason to turn back towards you and a reason to want to stay with you. I wish you a lot of success, and I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.